Hi everybody, Vanquished Angel here, and I'm going to go through the process of adding swap space. That's going to be to this video. Excuse me. And the reason why you might want to do this is because maybe you didn't add swap space when you initially installed your Linux, or maybe you added more RAM and you want the RAM to match your swap space, or maybe you're looking for ways to tweak and speed up using swap space that is actually possible by using a different hard drive. So I will be using a different hard drive, but the concept will be the same no matter what swap space you add or where. I have another video that goes really in depth on how to use compact flash cards and a RAID controller card for swap space to speed up your computer. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go to Departed. Geez, that took forever. And we're going to open that. And now I have multiple hard drives, and you're going to see that I have other drives in here as well. So we are going to use this one. And so what we're going to do is we're going to resize about there. And then this one, we're going to create an extended partition. And then on the inside here, we are going to do Linux swap. Then we're going to go add. And now we're going to make it so by clicking apply. So you can see that's roughly 32 gigabytes. So we're going to click apply. And it gives some warning about potential loss of data. I've never had any issues. It looks like that's going to go pretty quick. I was expecting it to go a little slower. Alright, so that went quicker than I thought actually. So now we are going to have to, now that we got that done, we're going to have to add this into fstab so that it gets booted up when we do that. So I'm just going to use this here. I took notes from a previous video. So we're going to have to open fstab, so it's going to be sudo, in my case leavepad, but you can use any text editor. And then this file path right there. So we're going to open up the terminal. Alright, so this is my fstab. Let's see. I'm going to go over here, and what I do is I'm just going to copy one of these that's already here. Okay. I'm going to put a little space there. Alright, and then I should have done this the other way, but that's okay. Then we're going to copy this one. I'm going to replace this with the new one. Alright, so, and then you can comment here, or a pound sign, and put swap on different swap. You can just put swap space or whatever, just so you know, a note as to what that is. And then this here sets the priority. So I don't need that in there. I already have other swap spaces that I'm using, so I'm not going to keep this one in here, but I could go save. Okay. And then when you reboot after you do this, it will load up that swap space. There are commands that you could use as well. Sorry, I was reading for a little bit. I shouldn't do that while I'm doing a video. So there are commands that you could also use. So we could go copy. Let's see. We could go, it's a sudo command, so sudo, and then that command is swap off -a, so we're going to go paste. And that'll, and there's a space in there, and that'll shut off swap, and then Then you could just, to turn it back on after you make that switch, do swap on and then that -A. So that will turn your swap off and then turn it back on, and it'll also reload all of your swap spaces in here, including this one that you just added. The priority can be anything. It can be minus numbers, it can be plus numbers. The higher the number value, the higher the priority it has. So I'm going to delete that out because I'm not saving that. And that's how you add swap space really quick into Ubuntu. Now, and you can use similar instructions to install it in basically any Linux out there using gparted. Now, I did this on a completely different hard drive, so this is not my main hard drive. Now, the benefit to installing that on a different hard drive is that your main hard drive might be busy. Installing it on a different hard drive kind of creates one flow of traffic. So I might be loading film editing or video editing from my main hard drive, and then it might need to use swap and it'll use the secondary hard drive. That's kind of another use for hard drives there. Just as a kind of a little cool idea to help speed things up, but that's also how you add swap space in Linux. Alright, thank you very much. Have a good day.